Did you have a good sleep?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to day 2 of homeschooling?
No.
Good morning, Wonder Woman.
Good morning, dog.
I've just plunged Phoebe into darkness. She's doing her homeschool there because it's easier to film when the overhead light isn't on. But I will turn it back on in a minute, Phoebe. It's a lot darker than it looks. It's very grey, drizzly and wet out there. It is day 2 of homeschool, and I think it's fair to say that yesterday did not go well. It was stressful yesterday, wasn't it, Phoebe? But because of that, we know where the pitfalls are. We managed to make a really good timetable. We've had a discussion with some of their teachers to work certain things out. Doesn't Phoebe look tall? It's because she's wearing high heels, of course, because what else would you wear for a rainy afternoon, a rainy morning at home, homeschooling?
I'm like Lilia, because she always wears her high heels around.
Lilia got sparkly high heels for Christmas, so she's been wearing them everywhere. Not today, though. So it is about 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning. It's my first day back at work. Dan is in interviews all day. He's on the other side of the desk now,
Granny's coming round.
interviewing people. So he's not around, so I'm kind of juggling supervising homeschool with work, and my mum, who's part of our support bubble, thank goodness, is going to come round this afternoon, take over with Phoebe once homeschool's over, and then I can get really stuck into work.
Because
So
I'm
that's
very
good.
annoying.
I'm about to have my second cup of tea. You're not annoying. It's not fair to just leave you all afternoon. So Granny's going to come and be the entertainment whilst I do boring work. I'm going to have my second cup of the tea and get stuck in.
Cup of the tea.
Cup of the tea. Second cup of the tea. And Phoebe's got to finish her English. And Lilia's doing double Spanish, and she's quite happy because she likes double Spanish. Thank you for all your comments on the last vlog. I was really nervous about uploading it. Go and sit down and start getting on with it. Because I was worried it was boring, but it was so fun to read everyone's comments coming in and everybody saying, me too, I love notebooks. And some of you have given some really good places to go and have a look at, and other people. So I've been writing them all down I mentioned very briefly this notebook, my vlogging notebook, which was a lovely gift, by the way. And I love it because it's yellow with flowers. But I have a space at the back of this notebook where I write down all the ideas people give me in the comments so that I don't forget, because I always think I won't forget, but I always do. So I write them down, who said it and what they said. Right, I'm going to stop rambling because I'm starting to ramble already, and I need to go and get stuck back into work and homeschool. 6 more weeks to go. Ashton, pause the video and have a go.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
It's 20 past 10 and it feels like it should be about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to have my 3rd cup of tea of the day. Just going to select a mug. What mug do I fancy today? I really love this one, but I like it for my turmeric lattes and herbal tea. I need something bigger for a normal Yorkshire tea, quite frankly. Oh, I think I'm going to go for my favourite A mug. My friend Claire, who was one of my bridesmaids, bought me this.
First in 2 weeks. Quick.
Who's this interrupting my vlogging?
Oh, sorry. Bye.
Dan's been upstairs all day. I'm going to have a banana cupcake as well. Phoebe and I had some overripe bananas, and Phoebe and I made some banana cupcakes, and they're amazing. So if we make them again this week or at some point, I'll show you and link the recipe. That's the word. Anyway, the girls are kind of ahead today, which is amazing because yesterday was so stressful and upsetting and overwhelming that I think all of us by the end of yesterday just felt like this wasn't going to be achievable this time round. In the first lockdown, Dan, my husband, was furloughed, so that made things a lot easier. And I split my hours across the week, which was very stressful, but worked. But I can't do that now because I can't work for 3 hours every day whilst Dan's working full time. That's just not going to be possible. So it's going to be a bit more of a juggle this time. But today has been so much better that I think we're all feeling like we might just survive it. We certainly chose the wrong year to do dry January though, didn't we? We're surviving so far. It's day, well, it's only like day 7.
6.
Yeah, day 6. And it's fine, but we've had a few really stressful days, so we'll see how it goes. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
I was about to eat that.
There's one there.
When I talked about notebooks in my last vlog, a couple of people asked about the notebooks that I keep to log knitting and crochet and crafting projects. And you were right to notice that omission. It was because I completely forgot to mention them because they're so ingrained in my everyday life. I didn't think to go and get them. There's nothing pretty about these. This is my sock notebook. I keep a record of all knitted socks. I keep meaning to do a nice front page. And I started this when I first started to learn to knit socks, and this is literally how it looks. The details of what needles I used, any thoughts or notes about it. Usually put the ball bands in so I can remember the yarn, any calculations I did, any problems I had, any frogging I did, gauge, that kind of thing, construction of the heel. Some things are more detailed than others. And that is my sock notebook. I need to update it actually. I've been woefully bad at keeping that updated. I've got this one that I started and it never really took off, and that is because it's a book I put to one side for keeping track of knitting jumpers, which I never really did. So I started off doing a nice little picture of a jumper, which is unfinished. I started off, my first jumper that I started was the So Faded pattern by Andrea Mowry, but I never finished it. Oh, that's my Alexa. Alexa, stop. Just an alarm going off there. I'll go and sort it out in a minute. So yeah, I never made this sweater. I frogged it in the end, and I'm using the yarn in a different project. I have made a crochet sweater, but again, I haven't made many notes there. I made a baby sweater, but really there needs to be much more information here. I still like the idea, and I want to put like more things stuck in, like bits of yarn, but I haven't really done that. This is one I've probably used the most, and it's the simplest. It was a gift from my friend Cherie one year when we did a swap, and I've put stickers on there that I've received and little things, little scrapbooking things. And it's literally just a scribbly notebook. I even keep a tally of rows that I'm working, but I do little doodles, stick in yarn labels and colour the doodles in and faff about, doodle on it whilst I'm on the phone or whatever, on a Zoom call, and just make my little sketchy notes look pretty. That's my Advent blanket this year. I haven't been doing it very long, but it's very much an in-use thing and I really like it. So those are my 3 notebooks that I have connected to making things. We ordered a fold-away desk because, well, the one I wanted wasn't in stock, so I ordered a different one. We got it out of the box and it turns out that it's not fold-away at all. Came with a chair that was fold-away. Don't need a chair. Need a fold-away desk. Anyway, I went back online to double check the description and realised that the one that wasn't in stock yesterday is now back in stock. Hurrah! So all's well that ends well. We've had to package this one back up. We're going to have to return it, and then when we do return it, we'll pick up the other one. We need a desk for Lilia to sit at when she's working in the living room, because she works on the sofa, which she says is fine, but 6 weeks of that is going to do her back in. So and also it'd be handy for Dan to have a fold-out desk for when he's having meetings upstairs. So yeah, hopefully that will all be resolved soon. My mum's here, she's playing with Phoebe, which is really good, and I can go and finish off what I'm doing. I might make a cup of tea.
Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
The keys are
another one of him. Things that go bump in the night should not really give one a fright. It's the hole in each ear that lets in the fear. That and the absence of light.
Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
It's now about 9 o'clock at night. Phoebe's just gone to bed. We're going to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Dan, Lilia and I for an hour. And then Lilia will go to bed. We're all absolutely shattered. I've had a bath, so my hair is all fluffy. And I'm not entirely sure what I filmed today. So I hope it all comes together in some kind of cohesive thing. More to share with you tomorrow and the next couple of days. So we'll see where this ends up as a vlog. But I'm not in the mood for knitting tonight, which I would normally do in front of the telly. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of doodling instead. And we'll see you tomorrow.
This is a good day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many, and the old ones gone on all night. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
Good morning. It is now Thursday. It's a little bit warmer today. I think, what is it? Oh, it says 1 degree on my watch, but my watch is normally a couple of degrees under, so it's probably about 3 or 4. There's a bit of frost on the roof of the hall opposite. I am getting ready to film a podcast. I wanted to film it on Monday, but I just wasn't ready. I had so many notes to make. And also I need to draw winners from the Strictly Sock Along, which I run every year. It's a big sock knit and crochet along. We knit socks whilst watching Strictly Come Dancing. It's so much fun and it lasts for quite a long time, and I have loads of really generous prizes which people give. So I needed to draw all the winners, shut down the threads and so on and so forth. So I've done all that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to film that bit first so I know how long it takes. Dan is working obviously today, But he hasn't got any calls or anything, so he's able to sort of keep an eye on homeschool whilst I film. It's awkward because, you know, podcasting and vlogging is kind of part of what I do for a living, not like a very well paid living, but it brings in a little bit of money nonetheless. So I do treat it as a job. It's not a job. Faffing about on YouTube is not a job, and it's so much fun, and it's something that I really enjoy. So it's like a job, but a job like a dream job, basically. But obviously I'm not gonna like give myself a bad end of year review or tell myself I haven't met the correct targets or anything like that. I'm only answerable to myself, well, and to you. Whereas Dan has to, you know, do a job. He's in a full-time paid job, and he needs to do what he's paid to do. So if any job is going to fall by the wayside, it's mine. Well, this part of it. So yeah, I wanted to film on Monday, but I just wasn't ready, and yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm rambling. I've got such a headache. I slept really badly again last night. But I thought I would just say hello before I start filming. It's always a bit awkward vlogging on a podcasting day, but I'm going to do my best and try and show you a bit of behind the scenes of what happens on a podcast day. So I've got it all set up. I'm in my bedroom, which is my sort of podcasting place these days. It used to be the kitchen, but that just can't happen anymore with everybody at home working or homeschooling. So it's the bedroom, which is good because it's actually quite a lot quieter. I don't have any buzzing fridges and stuff like that. I've got everything set out around me. I did my show notes over the past few days, so I know exactly what I want to talk about. I've just realised I've left one thing downstairs, which I need to go and get. And then what I'm going to do is film all of the Strictly Prize bit first, so I know how long it takes me. And then I can gauge how long to ramble on for in the main podcast. Although, to be honest, it won't stop me rambling on, and it'll probably all be really long anyway. Right, let's get stuck in.
Not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today.
Note to self, probably not the best idea to shove a miniature Twix celebration in your mouth before you start vlogging. I was looking for my little tripod-y thing. I'm going to back out of the bedroom so you can't see the mess. I've done all the vlogging, all the podcasting, and I've been doing a bit of editing whilst helping with the homeschooling, and it's now lunchtime for Phoebe. Lilia's got 10 more minutes and then it's her lunchtime. I'm going to edit for a bit longer, then Phoebe and I are going to play. She wants to play Sylvanians, and then we are going on a walk. Dan's just popped out to take the desk back from yesterday and pick up the new one. So we're hoping it'll be second time lucky. And I forgot to film anything directly after the podcast to show you the mess that I was in. I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out. I feel like it's a bit all over the place. I hope it's enjoyable anyway. It might just be nice to know that somebody else is all over the place as well, if you're feeling all over the place. And now I've said all over the place about 10 times. It's a very dry day. The bird feeder has been refilled this morning, and it's absolutely chock-a-block with birds having a little munch on those seeds. And it's a very dry, sunny day, so it's a good day to have a walk later this afternoon. I'm looking forward to getting out because I feel like I'm getting a bit cabin feverish. I've had an awful headache. Have I already said that? It's terrible when you podcast on the same day as vlogging because I can't remember where I've said what. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and crack on with a bit of editing, and we'll see where the rest of this day goes.
Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window.
Feels like a muscle.
Come and play, and the squirrel's probably going to come to the hedgehogs. I hear them coming. Go stand outside and wait. Okay, bye. Bye. Built it ourselves so we wouldn't have to sleep in the van.
There's no one like you, my little girl. Your eyes so blue under those brown curls. Soon you're on your way. Promise me that you know the world is yours. Strike them with your glow. Go on now, be good, be fine. Live your life, dream big, don't forget to be kind. Live, it's your life. Rocks are meant to be picked up and thrown. New ideas can be pleasantly overgrown. But you know where to go if you follow that heart.
I don't know how to get down, Mum.
Just like read a book. Look out here and read.
Go out now, be good, be fine. Live your life, dream big, don't forget to be kind. Live, it's your life. Go on now, chase your dreams. Every scene, go on now, be good, be fine. Live your life.
It's just coming out for 4:30. I've just made Phoebe a hot chocolate. Lilia didn't fancy one, and I've made myself one of my pucker turmeric lattes, so we can warm up after our walk. That's not quite warm enough for me. Oh, and I can't put this mug in the microwave. I'm gonna have to put it in a different mug and warm it up. I like my drinks hot. And I'm gonna do a bit more editing. I need to edit this vlog, which I haven't done yet, but I think I'm gonna spend a bit of time editing the podcast, make sure that's done, because I'd like to get that up maybe tomorrow, which is Friday, if not on Monday. And the vlog I can edit throughout the course of the next few days. We've had a lovely walk over the heath. It was lovely and cold and bright, and Dan went and took the desk, the disastrous desk, back and picked up the new one, and it's perfect, absolutely perfect. So Lilia finished her schoolwork on that, and then he took it up to the bedroom and used it for the rest of his working day, and he's absolutely chuffed to bits with it because it's so much more comfortable than what he has been doing. Phoebe's just FaceTiming Dan's mum.
Yeah, I
And coming to get a hot chocolate. Be careful.
am. I will.
She's in a onesie because she went in over her wellies in the donkey pond, in the giant puddle, and got water in her boots. Right, I'm going to go and heat up this and get on with some editing. It's 5:30, and any funny noises you can hear is the oven creaking away in the background. I really want to go and get changed into my comfy clothes, which I think I'll do in a minute after I finish chopping vegetables. We're due to have homemade fish and chips. Well, when I say fish and chips, the girls are going to have fish fingers because they like them, and veg and and oven chips. And we've got some salmon, but we're not going to have chips. And we've got some leftover veg that I need to use. Got some Chinese leaf, some mushrooms, I've got fresh coriander and a few other bits. So I'm going to do as a kind of Wagamama style thing, but with rice. I'm going to stir fry some veg up and whack it on top of some rice and whack some salmon on top of that. So that's what we're going to do. The podcast is edited. I've just got to edit the Strictly Soccer Along bit. So I'm really pleased about that. If I can get it uploaded tomorrow, that would be fantastic. But if not, I think I'm going to upload it on Monday. I'd rather upload it on a weekday than over the weekend for reasons I'm not sure why. It's just something I've got in my head. I think I've talked far too much today, so I'm just coming on to say I'll see you tomorrow.
Good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. Today is a good day today. It's a good day to live.
It's Friday, which doesn't have the same exciting meaning as it usually does because dry January. Dry January. I said it weird the first time. It's already 20 past 1. It's the first time I've really had a chance to say anything to you today because it's been stressful. Not because homeschool has been difficult, the girls have been brilliant, but because I've been juggling a lot today. So I've had editing of the podcast to do. I've tried to make a start in editing this vlog, but didn't get very far because I'm also working today. And I've tried to have a Zoom call with my work colleagues, but I couldn't because obviously everybody else is attached to the Wi-Fi for homeschooling and Dan's working as well. So it's been a bit full on and overwhelming today, to say the least. I'm now going to make myself some lunch, but I'm so overwhelmed with everything that I don't even know what to eat. And the house is a mess and it's really getting to me now. This is what happened in the last lockdown with homeschooling. So I think what I'm going to do is make some kind of wrap. I will find stuff to put in it, healthy stuff, so that I at least get some nutrients. Just getting a knife to spread the butter. And then my mum's coming, oh sorry, I just knocked the camera. My mum's coming again today for the afternoon. We've got a pretty busy afternoon. My mum's going to come over and then take Phoebe for a walk, and then she's got a FaceTime call scheduled with her friend, and then she's got her Zoom tutor session, and then later on she's got brownies online, and Lydia's helping out with the rainbows and the brownies online, and so on. And whilst all that is going on, and when I finish my work for the day, I'm going to try and blitz around the downstairs and clear up some of the clutter, because it's mainly podcasty stuff that I need to go round and sort out. Dan's okay. He's just over there doing his work. Hello, Dan. Right, I'm going to make my lunch and I will see you in a bit. have you just been?
On a walk with Granny to the heath.
And what did you just carry all the way home?
Ice from the donkey pond.
Where we were paddling yesterday. You
And
carried ice all the way home and it hasn't melted.
A bit melted.
Friday night is pizza and a movie night. I don't think we've decided what movie we're watching just yet.
I saw a new movie on.
We're rewatching Raven's House at the moment. We haven't had a pizza night in a while because I think the last time we did was just before Christmas. The only difference is no dry white wine on a Friday night. Harumph. Dry January, bah. But we're sticking with it. So I'm going to enjoy my pizza and whatever movie we decide to watch. The log burner's on. And hopefully have a lovely, peaceful, lovely night. This should be the end of the vlog now. I have started to edit and I have really no idea what I've been doing. So I think I'm going to end it here and hope that it all comes together as one cohesive vlog. Even if I'm finishing it looking a little bit haggard and a bit tired. I hope you've enjoyed this little peek into this first week of homeschooling here in the lockdown in the UK. And I'll be back with another vlog next week, hopefully. We'll have to see if I'm still doing dry January by then, or if the lockdown and homeschooling will have got the better of me. I'll see you soon. Bye.